They're smiling now, they'll be sweating soon. Fans heading to the US for the World Cup will find football and a furnace.
I don't remember it ever being this hot.
There are 11 host cities across the United States, from the West Coast to the East, and down here in the South, where conditions are likely to be brutal and punishing. Games are being played in Atlanta, Georgia, and Miami, Florida. In Texas, they're in Houston and Dallas, where summer temperatures can hit 40 degrees Celsius, and that is in the shade. When you look at the heat index, which factors in humidity, they can hover around 50 degrees Celsius, and that is before we get onto the subject of the storms, the thunder, and the lightning.
It's definitely a lot harder. I would say it's just a mental battle between you and the heat.
In fact, Dallas-Fort Worth gets so hot, training has migrated to the evening. Daytimes can just be too dangerous.
It is extremely hard, especially this Texas heat.
Hey! The Fort Worth Vaqueros train through the same Texas summer that two World Cup teams will face at their designated base camps just up the road, so they know exactly what visiting teams can expect.
I think the sports scientists have done the homework, but I think the biggest take-home message for me is to have as much breaks as you can, have that intensity when they can, but also hydrate, and hydrate again.
For matches, Dallas is one of the few stadiums with a roof that closes over. Look, there it is. Now, this normally hosts an NFL team, the Dallas Cowboys. That roof being closed means they can keep the climate controlled inside. They can keep people cool. But as soon as they come outside, then it's a totally different story.
Asphalt, concrete, rooftops, parking lots. These are materials that absorb heat and then radiate it back onto people.
Urban sprawls can quickly become urban scorchers. Meet Dr. Rose Jones and her heat gun. She knows what the temperatures do to people.
This is telling me that it's 54.2 Celsius in the sun.
So my weather app on my watch says it's 32. That's a huge discrepancy.
Quite significant, and that's what people are not going to be mindful of. And if you're walking long periods of time without being hydrated in the type of heat that we're likely to have, that's a risk factor.
This is not a first. The last World Cup played out in Qatar's desert climate, shifted to winter to avoid up to 50 Celsius summers, but still hot and humid. Mexico's matches will play at altitude, bringing different challenges. And Miami Stadium is open to the sky, players exposed to full Florida sun and humidity for 90 minutes. Locals here know exactly what that feels like. This stadium hosts FC Dallas, and it's also the Swedish training ground. As you can see, it's completely open. There is no retractable roof. There is no climate control, just those same extreme temperatures everybody here has to live through and the teams have to play through. Here they have sand beneath the pitch to protect from downpours and sensors and lightning rods so they can react if there's a storm on the way. Texans say they're just built differently. The visitors may soon wish they were too. Lavelle, Jazeera, Dallas, Texas.